Welcome to our newest listing here in Northwest Las Vegas within the private gates of Aspen Estates. This home features 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, 6,449 square feet with nearly 1,500 square feet of garage space, an RV garage, a detached casita on over a half-acre, presented by the Darren Marques Group.
Yeah, so guys, let's talk about this house a little bit today. I want to point out some of the great features of this home. Number one, let's talk about the area of town and where we're at. And I want to talk about the Northwest specifically because this is an area that has just absolutely exploded over the last couple of years. We've seen probably some of the highest appreciation in the Northwest area of town. And the best part about this area is that you truly get the most bang for your buck in this area. To try to find a custom home in this $600 a square foot is really challenging in any other area of town. But out here in the Northwest, you're still able to achieve that. And we're going to save a little bit something special for you at the end, the strip view, which you would not expect that you're going to typically get out here in Northwest Las Vegas. And that's what makes this home even more unique. So let's head inside and let's talk about a few of the features as we walk in. First of all, I want to point out, as you look out here in the front area, all of the mature landscaping. Again, as Susan pointed out, we have a nice half-acre lot here as well. So really spacious lot. And then you've got plenty of room here. If you are a car person, like Susan had mentioned, you've got all of this RV space.
So much space.
Yeah, car space. And then of course you can see here, you've got your motor court where you could just park easily another 5-6 cars.
Yeah.
I would think. So let's head inside and check this house out.
And I love the entryway. You have gorgeous curb appeal. You have a private courtyard upon entry.
Yeah, and I like this too because this is a really nice added feature for additional security.
Yep.
So you've got your nice custom iron gate here as you come into the home. And then you're going to this private courtyard like Susan had pointed out. And then we will head into the house.
And another iron gate or door to enter.
Yeah. So the great thing about this home too that I really like is that it actually lives like a single story. So if you're someone who's looking for a single story, but you want that added space with game room and everything upstairs, this is a perfect fit for you because your primary is here on the on the main floor, plus 2 additional bedrooms as well. And Susan, should we go into the primary?
Let's take it in the primary.
Let's do it.
And I love the flooring. So you have marble flooring throughout with a mix of wood accents. And then custom stone. I love this custom stone. Keeps like this feature wall. Really accentuates the space, plus the coffered ceilings.
And that's the one thing too, you'll notice really nice, great size room. A couple other things I wanted to point out, which is always kind of hard to see on video, right? But is the construction of this home. So first of all, I want to point out that you've got custom Pella windows through here. And just to kind of give you an understanding, I mean, this is a really high-end window system that they've used in this home. Overall, the construction of this home, as you come through it, I mean, you've got nice high baseboards, again, with the high ceilings, smooth walls all the way out throughout, level 5. And then, of course, as you saw from the outside, all the iron gate entries and all that stuff as well. And then we will come down this way.
You have also Lutron systems, so that's going to control your lighting, your shades. A very smart home feature along with this extensive walk-in closet.
Yeah. And Susan, you take them in, you point out the closet because I think that's probably one of your favorite.
I love this closet. So you have these heightened ceilings, you have a nice island in the central, and then you just have this huge space, very custom. You have pull-out drawers. So much space in here along with that beautiful chandelier.
All right, now let's head into the primary bath. A couple of things I want to point out about this bathroom that I really like. First of all, you've got your granite countertops here. You do have the newest and latest and greatest toilet with the automation and all kinds of special features in there, all kinds of waterworks.
Yeah.
So really nice. And then also, I love the steam shower here.
Yes.
So as you can see, one of the things that I'm noticing also, even though this home's a little bit older, is that we find that we're getting a lot of people that are going back to this style of shower because one, it feels a little bit cozier. You're not just completely exposed to the entire world standing in a large glass shower. And then of course you've got your transom here. This allows you to let steam in and out of the shower or keep it in, which is a really nice feature of this. And then as we come over here, you'll notice they've got this nice little, I'm gonna slide this over so we can see this. But you've got this nice little courtyard area that's just off of the bathroom here. So you want to go out in the morning, have a nice little spot to read and everything. This is really nice how this is set up. Or you could let your animals out there if you don't want to completely let them into the yard and still keep them gated. So
I love having that access right from the primary.
yeah, it's really great.
So we're going to take it into the great room and then to the kitchen. Again, you're going to have gorgeous strip and mountain views from the primary and the great room.
Super high ceilings, which I really like. Again, one of the nice features of this home. And then of course, as you come in here to the great room, you'll see super high ceilings. We've got the wood beams all the way across, which is really nice. One of the things I also like that, again, we're starting to see come back in, it's funny how certain trends in homes always come back around. And this is something that we're beginning to see again, is the sunken living room.
Yes, I love it.
One of the reasons I like it is that it creates separation of the space. I feel like with the way a lot of the homes have been designed today, where they're just one big open floor plan, sometimes it's really hard to define the spaces, but it's really nice how they've done that here, where you've got the drop down here or the sunken living room, and then you've got the spectacular, and we've got to show this over here, Mark. Make sure we get a video of this. This is a complete custom surround and hearth made by a company called Realm of Design here in Las Vegas.
So beautiful.
This thing is just absolutely incredible, just massive, as you can see, and as you can imagine, was probably pretty expensive.
Yeah. So these ceilings do go up to 25 feet, and I love that sunken feel again. It really creates some dimension in the home. So you have access to the exterior space here, and then it's seamlessly connected to the gorgeous kitchen, which has Thermador appliances throughout.
And again, I like how they did this here, where you've got this really nice big party island. Well, the other thing too, I like the way that this is designed is that the fact that if you are somebody who likes to entertain, it's really incorporated into your great room space here. So you could have a nice big event here. People could be cooking in the kitchen, hanging out here at the table, hanging out here in the great room, and still everybody is able to communicate, but yet they still have their own separate spaces of where they can kind of break off and have conversations.
And I love how they did this. This is a leathered granite, and then you also have a lighter granite that surrounds the kitchen as well.
And this is just absolutely beautiful. I love this. This has such a beautiful finish to it. I like it's got some different colors in it, some
pretty.
Greens and browns as well, that I think really tie into the house nicely, match the cabinets perfectly. Tons of cabinetry all throughout, as you can see as well.
Along with that, you have a wet bar here. So you have a wet bar, great for entertaining. It's kind of hidden. And then you also have a pantry here. So you have a nice large pantry plus that wet bar as well. One of my favorite features is the theater room downstairs. So the theater room is going to be about 750 square feet of space with the furniture included. So we're going to take it that way.
Yeah, let's head down that way and check it out.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah. This tells you this is where the party is.
This is where the party's at. Do you notice how soft the carpet feels? I do.
So one of the things I think is so cool about this is that this is kind of an unexpected feature of the home. Because Vegas is not really known for homes with basements, and there's a reason behind that. It's not just because people in Vegas decide they don't want to build basements. It's actually due to two things. Number one, there's what we have, which is called caliche, and it's a hard rock that's under the desert floor that can cost several thousands of dollars to be able to break through it and dig into it. So when somebody builds a basement like this, there's a significant cost increase to be able to add that to a home. But as you can see, it becomes such a great feature of the home to be able to have this separate space, completely separate from everywhere else. You can come down here with everyone and party it up and make a lot of noise, and still upstairs is not going to know about it, and it's going to keep nice and quiet.
You still have your wet bar too. So you have tons of cabinet space, a drink fridge right here, and then of course all the furniture stays in this room.
Yeah. Nice large screen, projector screen with your projector up here as well. You got the AV closet there. And then the nice part is that this does have its own powder bath downstairs as well. So if you have guests down here hanging out, you're watching a Vegas Knights Golden Knights game, you don't have to go upstairs to use the restroom, you can do that right down here and still stay with the party. So,
Love this feature.
all right, let's head back upstairs and check out the
upstairs.
rest of the house. So I think maybe before we head into the rest of the house, maybe we should take a look at the garage.
I agree.
Because that's one of the great features of this home.
And as you said, single story livable. You also have your laundry room on the main level, so you're not going upstairs. Everything's really on the main level with that primary suite, and then access to the garage.
Mark, we'll let you go.
So much space in this garage, nearly 1,500 square feet of garage space, plus that RV parking right there.
Yep, all insulated in here as well. You've got built-in speakers throughout the entire garage. Again, pointing out that it's insulated. You've got a really nice large fan up here. You've got built-in water softener, tankless water heaters, which is really great. And then as you can see, as you come out here,
So much space.
you've got tons of room for all of your toys. And of course, if you had a nice large RV or something like that, that could easily fit in here.
Another reason why people love the Northwest.
Absolutely.
All the room for your toys and access to desert trails where you can go off-roading.
All right, let's head inside.
Along with your Lutron systems, you also have Sonos connected throughout the home. So you even have speakers in here where you can listen to music. There are 9 zones with that Sonos as well. So we'll take it upstairs.
Yeah, let's take it upstairs. Custom iron railing all throughout. Again, you've got the baseboards that carry up all the way up through the stairs.
I really want to get this view before we take it into
Yeah.
that nice large room, because this is really a great feature. You have your ironwork and then your beams, and then of course, focal point is that strip view right there.
Get a little peekaboo view out of there. I'll say that 10 times fast. And then real quick, as you come down here, again, nice little room off the side here that could be used as an additional office space.
I love this room. The owners actually had mentioned that they were going to create a gym in here. They never got around to it, but I feel like this would be the perfect layout for the gym. You have these French doors that open up. Again, strip views, city views, along with mountain views to contrast. Very beautiful room. And then also you have your wood flooring up here as well. Very warm feel.
All right, let's head this way.
So we'll take it to the left. This is one of the larger rooms that I like to point out.
So again,
So
you
much
can
space.
have the party going on downstairs in the basement.
And up here.
Family hanging out over there. Send the kids up here. You can keep it completely quiet up here as
Yeah.
well. But you've got a nice media room as well. Obviously very large. You've got additional storage here. You've got some additional space here with set up temporarily as a workout area. But again, really nice, lush custom carpet in here. Just a really great additional room for those families that are looking for additional space.
So much space.
You know you have a lot of parties, you know you have a lot of events. This is really a great place for it.
Definitely great for entertaining.
Yep.
We'll take it out to the balcony. One of my
Yeah.
favorite features is that it's a wraparound balcony, plenty of space. You have additional bath and another room here. This is where it's at.
This is where it's at.
So I love that, you know, we're in a valley, so we're very elevated here in Northwest. We're at the peak of it, so you're really almost looking horizontal at those sky level city views.
Yeah, so if you come out this way, Mark will walk down here. First of all, as you guys will notice, again, you've got this nice wraparound balcony. You've got separate stairs that go down to the pool area. But again, you've got this nice large space out here, and then of course you're looking at your strip views. Obviously, this is at this level. You don't have to ever worry about any obstruction of views or anything because you're high enough up that even if they built homes down here below you, which our understanding is this is planned for single stories below, but even if they were to build something higher, you're going to still have it be high enough out here in this area that you're going to be able to pick up the strip views, and you're just picking up spectacular mountain views all the way around.
You have great elevation up here.
Yeah.
And another great feature is the pool. The pool is massive. It's a 30 by 30 foot pool. It goes down to 9 feet, which you can't find now in the valley with that 600 square foot restriction, plus your spa and your water slide.
And you can see with a half acre how much nice, it gives you plenty of space in the backyard for kids to play, pets to play. And then over on the other side over here, the house does have, this is again, another one of the great features, and something I find with a lot of luxury homes out here in the Northwest is that they've got a detached to Casita. It's got its own kitchen, its own little living room, bedroom area. We'll cut in some B-roll so that you guys can see that as well. And then plenty of additional parking space on the side of the house. So not only do you have all that great room with the RV garage, the additional garages, but then on the side of the house, you've got additional space where you could pull in a boat or something like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
We'll take it down to the main level so you can get a close-up of the pool.
Yes, let's do that. So we're coming down from the balcony, and we're now in the backyard area. And as I'd mentioned, first of all, I'll point out over here, this is where Casita is. And then we've got our friend Ruby out here today. She's
Lovely
hanging
Ruby.
out. Yep. But again, this is where I mentioned that you've got the additional parking space out here on the side, automated gate as well, so that if you're pulling your boat or anything in like that, then it makes it really nice and easy. The other thing too that I'll point out on this house is just the amount of custom work. So if you look at some of the doors and stuff when you're walking around here, the intricacy of some of the work that was done with those doors, I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Really great millwork that's done all throughout the house. And then again, just, I mean, you've got tons of iron work, all the beautiful stone on the outside here that carries into the inside of the house, burnished stucco on the outside as well. I love this feature right here. You guys already know what I'm going to say. This is where my gym would be because the back door opens up here.
And you can even shower.
You can even shower. I can shower when I'm done. So, and then let's take it this way.
This is the best backyard. You have so much space. You have the lush landscaping.
I just love
And then
I love
those
this because I think about the possibilities of entertaining here. I
Oh,
mean, you've
yeah.
got so many different spaces throughout the home where you could be entertaining, having a great time. And really, it's just a spectacular home with the half acre here and everything. So
Yeah. So if you have any questions about this listing or any of our luxury listings here in Las Vegas, be sure to leave a comment below.
Or you can give me a call, 702-485-7755, if you want to schedule a private tour.
Thanks for watching.